I wonder if I got a sunburn in my face. Alrighty guys, we're at Catania Airport. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired as hell. My whole face is burned from yesterday. Our flight is already boarding, so it's supposed to be a beautiful day in Rome, 23 degrees or something. Partly cloudy. We're close to crossing the border to another country, which is the country of the Vatican. It's so empty here. Unbelievable. Normally there's thousands of people here. Right now there's nobody. So we hope we get in quite fast because we don't have a lot of time today. So right now I am crossing the border. So we're not in the country yet. We have to cross this line to get in. So that's where we want to go. Man, I saw this place so many times on TV, and it's really weird to be here. It's really impressive, but somehow it feels smaller than it looked on TV, when there's like, you know, and there's like thousands and thousands of people here, and the Pope is coming out of there, driving through here. That's where the Pope lives, guys. So we just crossed the border. We're now in the smallest country in the world. On the Peter Square, on the Peter Square, where all the big things happen. I tell you, it's weird to be here. There's no line at all, so it might be closed, or we're just freaking lucky that there's nobody here. Can we just get in? Let's try to get in. We're just through the security, basically. Security control wasn't really security control, they just checked our fever, or checked our temperature so that we don't have fever. And it's just completely empty. What are you gonna say? Wow.
Where the smoke comes out, either it is white smoke or dark smoke.
There's the piazza. I hope you can see anything against the sun. I can't believe this view. It's just amazing. Let's go in. We're inside right now. This is basically the forum. There you can see the big... I mean, I have to be honest, I don't know a lot about religion or anything that is in there, so we're just gonna go take a view. We're gonna be very respectful, and yeah, I mean, we're so lucky that we got in like within 2 minutes. So just appreciate everything we see, and I think you're never gonna see this place as empty as it is right now. Let's go. It's the Castle of Angels. We will not go in because we got other stuff to do. We're gonna walk up to Pantheon, then we're gonna go to Colosseum. We're gonna skip this, at least going in, so we saw it from the outside. That's fine. You have to choose. If you only have like a couple of hours, you have to choose what you're gonna do. Colosseum, Pantheon, and that one just from the outside. Not less impressive anyways. Pretty cool. Also a thing you saw in Da Vinci Code, you saw in whatever movies, you saw on TV. Walking the Bridge of Angels. That's the Bridge of Angels. They're the angels. It's a short walk, just a couple of minutes, and then we're there. And then we hope it's empty, just as empty as
The best way to get around it.
this thing was. Awesome. We arrived at the Piazza Navona, which has a big monolith, which is actually Egyptian. It's got Egyptian hieroglyphs. I don't know if that's the right word on it. And we got here, we got a spring fountain out of the 16th century. So yeah, that's Piazza Navona. On our way to the Pantheon. Nice stop. There's a nice church. I don't know the name of the church. There's so many churches here. But yeah, nice place, nice coffee. As usual, I guess, in Italy, or at least in Rome. So yeah. So now, continue walking to the Pantheon. So we're inside of the Pantheon. That's the hole. It looks bigger than on any movie, any film, anything I've ever seen, any picture. It's even more impressive. I'm gonna spare out the history effects today. I'm just gonna enjoy this architecture. That's crazy. That was the biggest dome for a long time in the whole world, actually. What I always thought, like, do they close it when it rains? Who knows? And it's nice. You get in for free. You get in for free to Vatican, you get in for free to the Peter's Dome, you get in for free to basically anything that's related to yeah, religion or anything. You see that dot? Looks like the sun is shining within the building, coming through the hole. Impressive. Absolutely stunning. Absolute recommendation. That's our fountain. Pretty lucky, not many people here. So, once again, freaking lucky. Nobody's here. We have a clear view, clear sight. Everything's perfect. The sun is shining right on it. I mean, what more? What more? So next stop, Colosseum. Let's go. I guess that's still from the war. World War II. You can only imagine, man, how that looks what was going on back then. You don't want to experience that. So we're lucky we're living today. There's so many nice little restaurants and cafes, but we don't have time to stop by and have a nice coffee in these nice small streets. We have to hurry a bit to get to the Colosseum. Grazie, grazie. Somebody had a really intense scent. Whew. Did you smell this? Ooh. You should take a little bit less of it, I guess.
Oh, we are at another place.
Oh, we are at this place. I think we know this place already. So we walked in circles. What you gonna do?
No.
So we have to find another way to the Colosseum now. We got 3 hours left. Need to find Colosseum. Quick. Because otherwise we don't have a lot of time to look at it.
And they got plenty of time, I must say. Yes. It's 1:36. Still got like almost 2.5 hours to check out the Colosseum. And I think the second one is for the Forum Romanum. So maybe we even got time.
So we had to have a temperature check so that we don't have fever. And now there's a security. You have to go through security basically at every big thing, like you had to do in Vatican. Now you have to do it here. You probably have to do it in Forum Romanum as well. So we have a ticket now for the Colosseum, we have a ticket for the Forum Romanum, and we have a ticket for I actually don't know, I forgot. But we don't have time to do it all, so the max we're gonna do is Colosseum, and then afterwards we're gonna go to the Forum Romanum, and then we have to go back to the airport because there's no time left. Alrighty, we're in. A little bit of hygiene. Now I don't know how to hold the camera. Cool. Hands disinfected. Security checked. I don't have fever. I don't have any weapons. We're in. We're actually in, or at least underneath the Colosseum. Alright, so we're at the real entrance now. So let's go in. Let's see. It's just a beautiful day. There's nothing. Just little clouds, nothing else. Alright, so we're in. So we're in second level, or first level basically. There's a lot museum-like stuff here on this floor. And that's like a little model of the Colosseum on the outside. Beautiful. So let's find a space or a spot where we can take a look down. I can't see anything. There's a wall. I'm not that tall. You can try and jump. Whoop. Nope. Oh, there it is. Look at these. I tell you, that's one thing I always wanted to do. You know, when you see all those movies, but for me, especially when you see all those documentaries, because I'm more of a documentary guy, it's so fascinating what those guys built down there. These are all elevators, and they're all like cages for animals, and probably for slaves and gladiators as well. And I think one of the coolest things they ever did was like just they clocked the open, you know, you see the spaces. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then they could put water in, and they had a water battle. Real ships. That is so crazy. Imagine. You sit here like 2,000 years ago and they just float it all and they just put ships in and then just play war. It's just even more impressive than you would think it is. Even in school you learned about it, but once you're there, it's a whole different experience, I think. Especially to people that like a bit of architecture and, you know, thinking about this stuff, that this was like 2,000 years ago, they built all of this. And you compare it to modern stadiums. Unbelievable, you know. I actually don't know how many people exactly fit in here, but I'll find it out. I put it underneath. So you see all the ranks are gone. Imagine how that would look. All the ranks still intact and just people sitting here and cheering, and you have all this, all the ceiling, all the top things, the, how do you say, the cover they put over when there's a day like today. You know, you can put the covers on, there's a bit of shade. It's just 2020, 2,000 years ago. He's fascinated as well. He didn't even want to go in here. I had to convince him to go in. He was like, what? I don't care. I just want to see it from the outside, you know? I convinced him. And he's happy about that, I guess, because it's an impressive sight. Impressive. And I'm happy that I got some shade, because my skin is burning. As you could probably see in my face. Edna yesterday left some marks, but that's okay. Alright, so we made it to the, you know, the ground floor, basically, the fighting floor. Basically that's been even. You couldn't see anything that you can see right now. It was just a plain surface as it is back there. I thought we were able to go to the catacombs actually, but because there are people down there, but those people are actually restorating. Yeah, they're working here, so I think there's no way for us down there. Right, so we're at the end. I thought we might go down, but it's not possible at all. So once you're here, you should really take some minutes and just let it sink in and just, you know, let your thoughts flow about everything you think about that place. See it in action would be something, but that's not going to happen. So yeah, enjoyable, beautiful, recommendation. So we're leaving. So after the Colosseum now, I think we're gonna head to the Forum Romanum. Our ticket we bought for 22 bucks is valid for this, for Colosseum, is valid for the Forum Romanum, and is valid for something else, I don't know. Let's head on. Alright, went through the security check again for Forum Romanum. A woman in front of us had a knife in her bag, so she was controlled, she had to leave, and she said, well, you have to leave your bag or your knife somewhere and then you can go back in. So that took us a little minute. So we're in the garden. I don't know if that always, you know, if that was a garden all the time, as there was the Forum Romanum. There you can see huge halls. I don't even know if that's a part of this thing. I think so. Amazing place. You can actually walk through the rooms here. Nice. Of course, there's no roof anymore, but the walls are still there, and I guess there will be for a long time. Here's some nice statue, you know, garden with statues, basically. I have no idea where to go, to be honest. Just walking back, because I think down there was all, all the people going down there, so I might just take a look what's there. So walking down this little road here, and I think up front, that was the main building of the Forum Romanum. You'd wish to, see this in full shape and see it in action as well. It's just a vast place. If you think about that, it's impressive. I think they're still like renovating, restorating everything. So it has just so many buildings, so many columns. It must have been quite impressive to be here in its full shape. So let's sit down, and as I said, just enjoy the place, enjoy the energy for a moment. So I found a little bit of shade and a little bit of, silence here, no people. What's to say about 8 hours in Rome? It was a beautiful day. We had absolute luck with this weather, and at the moment there's not many tourists in Rome, so we didn't wait for Vatican, we didn't wait for anything basically. Normally you can't. What we did today, normally you're not able to do this within one day. No chance. The time we took to get in everything, 0. I have to come back. There's still so much to see, and you cannot rush through it, but you can definitely see a lot in one day. I mean, if you're a little bit informed before you come here, I think you can take even more out of it. Absolute recommendation. Come to Rome, see all these things, and just get the impression yourself, because it's just amazing, and it's just a lot of energy to take from this place, especially from the Colosseum. So head back home now.